You know me as the guy who sits here at this table, talks about some technical aspects of our products or networking in general, and then usually configures something. But now it is time to get up and pack my bag for an adventure. I need to be ready for anything. Well, anyway, there is only so much you can learn from technical demonstrations and schematics. Sometimes you just have to leave your bubble of comfort zone. And you're coming with me. We're leaving the Mikrotik office and getting out into the real world. I'm taking you for a drive to the very heart of Riga, where there is a lot of traffic and not too many parking spaces. But then there's also this unsuspecting building. It is the Institute of Mathematics and Computer Science for University of Latvia. It houses several research laboratories and the Latvian domain name service. But I'm here because it is a GEANT point of presence. And as far as I understand, GEANT is this pan-European dog fiber network that has been built in the name of science and academia. The backbone of it could reach terabits per second. But for most researchers, 100 gigabits per second is more than enough. And you guessed it, our equipment is housed inside there. So let's go inside and talk to Christine Andersson, who's going to tell us a little bit more about this project. Oh, it's nice to meet you. How did you end up in this institute and what is it that you do here?
So I have been working here for many years. I have been working in one of the first internet service providers, Latnet, and I have been working as a network engineer for several years. So my first job was to support dial-up users. So the speeds were in kilobits.
Well, I'm really curious about this new GEANT project. I'm assuming it's no longer working at kilobits speed, but closer to terabits.
Yes, the backbone, theoretically, the capacity is 8 terabits per second. But in practice, it's 800 gigabits. And Latvia, are connected to the Baltic Ring, which is 100 gigabits. So we have a couple of Mikrotik switches and routers. The switches are connected to the Latvian academic network, to Riga Technical University and University of Latvia. These are the direct links, 100 gigabits per second as well, to these locations.
All right, and what is this? So there's this other academic network as well?
So GEANT project is a network, firstly, and there are many services above the network, but the main idea is to connect all the national education and research networks.
All right, so our switches are connecting the GEANT network to this academic network, is that right?
There are also connections to the Latvian academic network, to the University of Latvia and Riga Technical University, both connected via 100 gigabit links, and we have made several tests to get this throughput.
So basically, people that study in our Latvian universities, they could just go to the university and access this 100 gigabit link?
I would say yes, they just need a switch and computer with that interface. Yes, so they have a direct connectivity to the Europe through the academic networks, through the Latvian academic network connected to the GEANT.
And what are they connecting to? How big is this GEANT network? What can be found on there?
So it goes across all the Europe countries are connected, and it connects other continents as well. So GEANT as a project makes its own infrastructure as well to the USA and to all the other continents.
Wow, so it's really like a global, like a second internet almost, but for research.
So yes, it's almost, it pretends to be like a tier 1 network. So there are about 26,000 kilometers fiber or spectrum across Europe, and all the other continents are connected as well. The network, the infrastructure is mostly for the researchers. So the idea is that researchers around the world can collaborate together, for example, use each other data and collaborate on common projects.
So for example, if I was a scientist in Latvia and I wanted to work with the data of the Large Hadron Collider, I could just plug into this network and get access?
It depends. Yes, GEANT network and Latvian academic network is connected through the infrastructure to the CERN. So yes, that's possible that you can collaborate in that way.
Cool. So it must be true in the other way around. There must be some valuable data in Latvia.
So yes, in Latvia we have a radio telescope, which data can be accessed by researchers across Europe. And we recently had a test with the Latvian Meteorology Agency. And there is also a collaboration between high-performance computing centers, which one is in RTU and another in Tartu.
In our conversation, we learned that there is a 100 gigabit connection going to the RTU, and it houses a high-performance computing cluster that researchers could potentially access through the GEANT network. That sounds like another adventure. But now, I must thank Christine and take a break from all the talking. I will go for a walk in the nearby park and have some fresh air. And maybe sit down in this tea house, where I can pour myself a warm brew. Let my mind wander and dream of all the possibilities with 100 gigabit networking at a price point that is only slightly higher than 10 gigabit devices. Our 25, 40 and 100 gigabit equipment is a sure way to future-proof your infrastructure. Think of all the advantages of RouterOS. You get them while paying less. The big brands would cost you so much more.